morning, trainee.
Morning, sir.
Welcome to your dressmaking and C2 assessment here at Bataan Peninsula State University main campus. I am Rainiel Magraman. I will be your assessor for today. This assessment evaluates you and your skills against industry standards covering practical work, a written test, and a short interview. So before we start, are there any questions or concerns?
No, sir.
If there is no, feel free to ask for clarification anytime during the assessment. So before we proceed to our assessment, can I verify your identification and your registration form for confirmation? Thank you so much. Now, let's proceed to assessment procedure explanation. So your skills will be assessed in these key competencies or in these key areas. First is the pattern making and cutting for casual wear. Second is fabric preparation and cutting. Third is garment construction. Fourth is finishing and presentation. You demonstrate each step. I observe your technique, accuracy, efficiency, and adherence to safety procedures. After the practical assessment, we will have a brief interview and a written test. So let's proceed to our next assessment, the practical assessment or the observation. So now let's start in pattern making and cutting. Please draw a pattern for casual wear using the provided measurements. Remember to consider the fabric's grain line. Fabric preparation and cutting. Now prepare and cut the fabric according to your pattern. Remember to minimize fabric waste and maintain accuracy. Third is garments construction. Proceed with constructing the garment, demonstrating proper sewing techniques. Pay close attention to the seam finishes and stitch selection. Finishing and presentation. Finish the garment by pressing hemming and ensuring a neat presentation. The final product's fit and overall quality are crucial. So you are constructing a simple A-line skirt from a lightweight cotton fabric during the fitting. You notice the skirt is pulling at the side seams. Explain three or at least one possible reason why this might be happening and describe how you would adjust the pattern or construction to correct the problem.
To measure the candidate hips and waist accurately and adjust the pattern.
Okay, very good. The next question is, describe the differences between a French seam and a Hong Kong seam. For which type of garments and fabric would you choose its seam finish and why?
French seam and close all narrow edges within the seam.
Okay, very good. You are constructing a simple A-line skirt from a lightweight cotton fabric. During the fitting, you notice the skirt is pulling at the side seams. Explain some possible reasons why this might be happening and describe how you would adjust the pattern or construction to correct the problem.
We carefully check the seam allowances to ensure they are consistent throughout the skirt.
Okay, very good. The next question is, describe the differences between a French seam and a Hong Kong seam. For which types of garments and fabrics would you choose its seams finish and why?
I choose the Hong Kong seam because it is ideal for medium weight to heavyweight fabrics.
Okay, very good. So now, we're in the part of the written assessment. Now, a short written test covering basic dressmaking principles and relevant safety procedures. You only have 15 minutes to answer this written assessment. Then, we proceed to final evaluation or the feedback. Okay, let's proceed to final evaluation or the feedback. Ms. Caitlin Elmer, please stay. And Ms. Okay, Ms. Caitlin, here's my feedback throughout your assessment. Your stitching was consistently even and accurate, particularly on the curved seams of the garment or some part of the garment. Your pattern drafting was precise, measurement, and adjustable. You demonstrated excellent time management during the practical assessment. Then in your safety procedures, you consistently followed safety procedures when operating the sewing machine, which is commendable. That's all I can say. Thank you, Ms. Casey. Your finishing could be improved at the hands-on. Miss Caitlin and Miss Michelle, upon successful completion, you will receive your national certificate. And since you two are both competent, there's no need for further assessment, or you don't have to receive the certificate of the competency. You are all competent. Congratulations on completing the assessment and final version.
Never, sir.
Okay, so congratulations.